A few days ago, I heard some news saying that Disney Jr. was going to be making a new series called Ozzy Fox. And I also heard a few people saying that it sucks because it's apparently made with AI. But is that true though? Well, we'll get back to that. But right now, let's talk about Disney. So I'm pretty sure it's no surprise that Disney is literally falling off. They own literally everything nowadays. They keep giving us back-to-back live-action remakes, which literally no soul on this earth ever asked for in the first place. Like recently I heard they gave Moana a live-action remake. What was the purpose? Like, literally, what was the purpose, Disney? Ain't nobody wanna see that! Like, deadass, ain't nobody wanna see that Moana remake. Especially since we know that Moana is not in line with the Disney Renaissance. It came out 10 years ago. And this is how you celebrate their 10-year anniversary. Why? A sequel was good enough. That's the problem with Disney nowadays. They don't know when to stop. They just gonna keep giving us these live-action remakes and sequels over and over and over and over and over and over. Like, for example, this is Disney's cash cow. And look at Disney, they done keep milking that thing over and over and over again until there's nothing left. Ain't no milk coming out of that udder. That cow is literally empty. That is how much Disney is milking their franchises nowadays. And Disney, if your live action movies are literally failing at the box office, then why don't you just, I don't know, make something original, please? Like, would it kill you to make something original once in a while? Like, look at Pixar, they made original stuff. I never saw Pixar make any live action movies, not even one. So why can't you be like them? Okay, maybe you can keep the sequels, but the live action remakes gotta stop. Please. Especially since that Snorri remake was literally one of the worst movies in 2025. That movie was a literal flop at the box office. Everybody hated it. It got low ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, everything. Alright, sorry about that. Now let's get back on topic. So you guys at home are probably wondering why I took up the whole entire 1 minute of this video talking about Disney. Well, remember how I said Disney keeps on buying everything? Well, they actually teamed up with Animage in order to make Ozzy Fox. Also, for those of you who have no idea what Animage is, neither do I. So I did a bit of research, and apparently it's this next generation media company that uses AI powers to make animation process quicker. But that doesn't entirely mean that everything was made with AI. You see, there's this thing that Animage uses in order to like make postings and stuff, and it's called a sketch to pose. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like this AI tool that makes the animation process quicker, just so that the animators can avoid possible backgrounds and risk trying to make everything a frame by frame. Instead, they use an AI tool that generates all the poses for the animators to animate and follow through. So that's the same thing they did when making Ozzy Fox. They would use that AI tool to make all the postings and stuff so all the characters can walk and talk and move and stuff like that, you know? Okay, so now we know how Ozzy Fox was made. Now let's talk about what Ozzy Fox is about. Well, what we do know right now is that it's about this anamorphic fox and he like teaches kids good morals about tidying your room and potty training. Potty training, eh? Sounds pretty familiar to me, don't you think? Now, what do I think of this show? Honestly, I don't like it. Yeah, I just don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. And it's not because of the show itself. It's just because I don't care. Because Disney Jr. just doesn't hit the same anymore like it used to. Like, every single show that they make nowadays is straight crap. But I mean, you guys get to like what you like, right? So, hey, who am I to complain? Now let's revert back to the question that you guys are probably asking yourselves right now. Is Ozzy Fox really made with AI? Well, yes and no. Mostly no. Yes, they may have used a little bit of AI to help them with animating and stuff, but it doesn't mean that everything was entirely made with AI. I mean, take a look at BMO for example. That thing looks like a fever dream you would have every night. That thing is the personification of a sleep paralysis demon. Now that right there is what we call AI SLOP. But yeah, with that out of the way, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys like Ozzy Fox? Do you think it would be better off just a Kids channel alone? Do you still think it's entirely made with AI? Let me know in that comment section below. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I'm so totally awesome, right?